Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at New Teen Titans number 39 by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. One of my favorite comic books of all time. It is so awesome for so many reasons. Uh, Dick Grayson gives up the mantle of Robin. Wally West gives up the mantle of Kid Flash. And the New Teen Titans will never be the same again. So hit that subscribe button, hit like, and let's get right into it. Most of my comics are in good shape, and I think I can tell the difference between why some are a little worse for wear. I mean, this could be worse, but especially with books by my favorite artists, I feel like I would pull them out more definitely, like to look at while I was drawing or, for inspiration and stuff like that. So, and especially this one because not only is it penciled by George Perez, it is also inked by him. And I almost lost my mind when I first read it because I thought it was so cool. This cover is so classic. I feel like it's been an homage before. Dick Grayson, Wally West, walking away from their roles as Robin and Kid Flash. I feel like George Perez has done a version of this where like they're in their underwear, which was hilarious, but I could be wrong about that. One of his many convention sketches, which are awesome. If you ever just feel deprived of Perez art, Google convention sketches and you will be not disappointed. Anyway, I even love like the lettering of the names of Marv Wolfman and George Perez here. There's something so great about this cover. I love the use of negative space. For an artist who's known for all his detail like Perez is, it's very sparse as far as the stark white background, but it's so perfect in so many ways. And it's still rife with details. I mean, there couldn't be more wrinkles in these clothes and just like the attention to detail of sort of having his tunic hang here and then having like the gloves and the belt drop. I just love it for so many reasons. Looks so good. Anyway, so like I said, Perez is, this is the issue after Who is Donna Troy. And, I mean, such a classic issue. How do you follow it up? I feel like this was such a great, streak for the New Teen Titans by Wolfman and Perez. And, I mean, really, probably their first 50 issues were just, nonstop. Like, they were just, on such a streak. And this art looks so good, inked by Perez. I hate the fact that I would love to see it, printed better, though. But I love the cyborg hand. Perez just draws metal, surfaces so cool. And I just, that's what has always drawn me to, the visuals of Cyborg. It's just, I love the way he draws metal. This is such a great classic 2-page spread. I mean, I think Marv Wolfman said it best when he wrote this here. This pick is definitely worth 1,000 words. Amen to that. There is so much going on here. This is also famously the double-page spread that Rob Liefeld swiped for X-Force #1, major homage. If you compare the two, the layout's completely the same. I love the characters look so good and classic here. Marv Wolfman and George Perez present. Adrian Roy colors. Ben O'Dowd letters. I give him a lot of credit. I love the way this title is written here and perspective as part of the actual art. I mean, that is so cool. You just don't, this is, I talk about this a lot in the videos that I do, but this is why I love classic comic books. I mean, this is using your tools and your techniques and your gimmicks that are available to you, like sound effects and just fun lettering and just anything graphic and I don't know, thought balloons, captions, I mean, people bitch that, oh, you couldn't think all this during that fight, but who cares? It's a comic book. It's your suspension of disbelief. This is what I signed up for. I want Cyborg to be kicking someone's ass and making some, badass speech at the same time. I want Starfire screaming exhale. God, this art, this is Perez just, I don't know, just, truly a master of his craft. There's just so many good things. The way he guides the action across the page and just you know, I feel like this is kind of the thing that's missing from superhero comic books and what makes them less exciting and why they don't have the wow factor of the comics that kind of drew me in. Is like, here's the team page, you know, we're 40 issues in, 39 issues in, and he's not lazy. They're not lazy, you know. The characters are introduced and we get to see them using their powers and what makes them cool and special, and it's so exciting. And I will always love that Wonder Girl costume. It is like so classic and so my favorite. And I also love, like, all the designs of these characters are amazing. Perez designed Cyborg, Terra, Starfire, and Raven. And I think that's it. Maybe updated Changeling's costume, I think. Updated Wonder Girl a little. I mean, this is definitely his version, I think. I think her other costume has, like, more stripes, or it's a little different, I think. But I just love the way he draws these characters. It is definitely the definitive version. Love the Zipatone. That is so awesome. I kind of love that, like, he's using Zipatone because I don't think he uses a ton of it, although I'm seeing some here. But I just love the details. I love the color holds. I love the Kirby crackle kind of action going on. I love the variety of angles. I mean, from a worm's eye view to a bird's eye view. Like, he is definitely, I feel like he's such a director. And comic book artists are directors in a lot of ways. You know, they're cinematographers, they're storyboard artists, they're guiding the action, they're guiding the acting, they're guiding the pacing of the story, they're, you know, controlling the setting, and there's so many visual cues and tricks. There's so much Kirby crackle going on. I remember also just, like, loving this so much and just eating this art up completely. I mean, Perez definitely is just pulling out all the stops, and I really love that he inked this issue. I mean, it's definitely time consuming, especially on this level of detail. And this is back when, you know, inkers are mostly using, like, crow quill pens and brushes and, you know, not markers. I think a lot of inkers use markers, if they even exist. Inking is sadly more of a dead art. Not completely dead. I have such love and respect for inkers and the craft. One of my weaknesses, for sure, that I would definitely like to be better at. I love this. Tara has, like, this contact lens because, you know, she's a spy for Terminator. And, like, I love the screens. I love it's black and white, and it's got, like, sort of the TV camera screen, which would become a big part of the Judas Contract storyline, I feel. And it's so cool. And Crows, of course, this is gross, and she's 16, and here she is. Clearly, they're having an affair, and she's smoking, and she's wearing makeup. She's such a bad girl, and, like, so cringy. And this would never happen in comics today's kids, but different times, different times. I mean, she was 16. I feel like that's the age of consent a lot of places, so I guess it's not 100% illegal, but it's still gross nonetheless. And that's all I'll say about it. I love this fight in the snow. I mean, leave it to Perez, you know, like, he's out in the middle of the snow and, like, he's still giving all this amazing detail with this rubble of Terra against Terminator, which, of course, she could kill him instantly, I'm sure. Very powerful, beautiful cityscape of Perez. I love his cityscapes. He's, like, so good at it. Oh, and Titan's Tower. I mean, like, every page is, like, a visual feast. Like, it's such a treat when Perez inks his own art. I mean, it's always good, of course, but I just love the hallmarks of his art, like these long vertical panels, and, you know? Oh, this is so great. Oh my God, this is, like, such a classic page. Whoever owns the original art in this page is the luckiest person alive, because beautiful headshots of all the Titans here. I love that picture of Robin. I absolutely love, like, the emotion and just, like, the heart and the warmth in this page, and the reflection of Batman, Robin looking in the glass. I mean, it is so classic on so many levels. So cool. And then here's Tara being smarmy and telling him to take it all off, and he strips down to his queen. It was funny, this was such a revelation for me, because even though it makes perfect sense, I never imagined, like, he had, like, this bodysuit like that on underneath. And I don't know if that's, I mean, I can't imagine in all the years that he's been around, that we've never seen sort of that portion of his costume, but I don't know why that stood out to me. I was like, oh, interesting. Anyway, such beautiful, gorgeous art, such a classic issue. New Teen Titans number 39. Such a great book. Love it so much. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit like, share my content, and I'll bring you some more later. Thank you.